The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Now is your chance to qualify for the golden ticket that gets you and a guest into every Q101 event for a year. Please don't text and drive. Standard message and data rates apply.
Q101.
All right, Better Than Ezra at the House of Blues. You got tickets to go see them if you win this, which qualifies you for the golden ticket. Everything Q101 does for an entire year. Free concerts, including Better Than Ezra. So, just text NORM to 312-591-8300.
What?
Norm. Here's why we're using norm as the word. Because Norm Macdonald on Saturday Night Live once told this great joke.
And in music news, number one on the college charts this summer was Better Than Ezra. And at number two, Ezra.
Rest in peace, Norm. So, text NORM, N-O-R-M. Want to spell that?
Okay. N, as in, normally I get to work around 5, but today I got here at 7:30. O, as in oodles and oodles of noodles.
Oh.
R, as in retractable. I don't know.
That's good.
M, as in McDonald's, because I'd really like some right now because I didn't get breakfast this morning because I woke up so late, so I'm starving.
So text NORM to 312-591-8300. That's your chance to get to see Better Than Ezra at the House of Blues. Our friends at Live Nation, of course, helping us out with the golden ticket. You'll be qualified for the golden ticket. I just played Pearl Jam. You'll see Pearl Jam. You'll go to Riot Fest. You'll see Pierce the Veil. You'll see the lounges. Everything. Plus a concert announcement coming up at 9 for golden ticket. You'll get to see that show. And I'm just telling you, it's big. It's huge. At 9 a.m., that concert announcement. So for now, text NORM to 312-591-8300.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And for a lot of kids out there going back to school today, depending on where you live around the Chicagoland area, where you can hear our voice, which is a big, 100-mile radius, and despite being able to listen on an app and anywhere in the country, but CPS schools don't go back till next Monday. But
Okay.
but Kenzie's out in Elgin, and her kid's going to school today. Just showed me the cutest picture of these Nutella French toast sticks, kind of.
Nutella stuffed French toast sticks. This is the first, this is my first time ever missing his first day of school. I just feel like a horrible, horrible mom.
It's also your first time missing the show.
No, I've done everything wrong today, which I also cried about on the way down. I'm like, I'm the worst.
Yeah.
It was just emotional.
Well, Kenzie had a ghost turn off her alarm today and just arrived about a half hour ago. But I thought of just saying, stay home and just go to your kid, watch him go to school.
I know.
But
you didn't.
I didn't.
You did not say that. Like, get your ass here before class with Kenzie.
So important.
Yeah. So, no, I was very emotional about it. So last night, I always make a special breakfast on first day of school, something really sugary and, get them nice and hyped up. And so last night I made homemade French toast sticks stuffed with Nutella. I had to make them and be like, okay, husband, you just have to put these in the microwave in the morning. So
Push 30 seconds and start, and he'll be good.
yes. So they probably exploded. He probably overheated them. They're just everywhere. But
That's cool.
oh, I just got the picture of it, and I'm like, oh. And then it's just funny because I know that we all have those little things that are special with our kids. So I've had to buy joke books and stuff because every lunch that I pack for school, I put a joke inside of. So I'm like, now I got to get revved up on my jokes again. It's just funny. It's, dusting off
That's so cool you do that because
the lunchbox
I have a 9-month-old. I got to start thinking about this eventually, right?
You got about 4.5 years. Until the start of school.
Thank God I need a nap. I'm not going to go shopping for a joke book, but I'm curious if you guys did anything cool where your kids are going to school or you're getting ready to do something really special for your kid. Because I don't believe I had that kind of in my life. Not that my mom always made my lunch.
Yes.
I never bought a lunch from kindergarten to senior year of high school. And my mom would make me a ham and cheese sandwich, Cane's chips, and a ding dong. And I would have that for lunch. And everybody thought I was weird because I never bought lunch. But my mom made my lunch, and I was going to eat my lunch. And she did that every day from, for 18 years, I guess, whatever it is. Or not 18 exactly, but something like that.
No, we weren't going to force my son to have that. If he really wanted hot lunch, we were okay with that. But he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
He does not want the hot lunch at school, which surprises me because he wants me to make him warm lunches. So I'm like, okay.
Well, he's using you when you're home. Then.
I know.
He's going for it.
He has a lot of special requests.
I saw some crazy picture of a school that was trending over the weekend that has Jimmy John's in their cafeteria.
Shut up.
It's bizarre. I think
Where?
I think
Beverly
it's in,
Hills?
No, I think it's in Texas actually. They have like a college-sized football indoor facility. It's a good football powerhouse. Texas has a lot of that. And then their school has a Jimmy John's in their cafeteria.
Oh, wait, like a college?
No, it's a high school, but it looks like a college. It looks crazy.
Because colleges do have restaurants on campuses, like Chick-fil-A's and Panda Expresses.
This was a high school with Jimmy John's in the cafeteria.
That's unbelievable.
It's ridiculous.
And my son's in elementary school, so I get the... It would be a lot of plain turkey toms getting sold, and they wouldn't need the fixins for those kids.
I don't know. There's some high schools that really have done it right. I don't know if you're talking about doing something special for your kid, and that's so neat to do things, because it does start off the day right. Because when you're a kid going to school, there's a lot of anxiety, especially the first day.
Whoa.
All the kids from you didn't see in summer, you got to go in there and be judged. All this crap,
I think he's still at the age, though. I feel like elementary school is when you're still very excited because you're getting recesses and art projects and you read with the teacher. You're allowed to be friends with the teacher and it's nice and they sing at the beginning of the day. Hell starts in junior high. That's when it's like, oh, God.
Junior high's the worst. All the hormones.
Shoved into lockers and, it's like, oh, crap. I remember my parents. And my mom now laughs about it. When your parents make you do things and they look back and they're like, woof. We all were required to play an instrument, but we couldn't afford a new instrument. So I had two brothers who chose the stupid trumpet. I'm like, I don't want to play a trumpet. I'm a girl. No one plays the trumpet. All the pretty girls are in choir or they're playing maybe a clarinet. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to play the trumpet. And they're like, well, that's what we can afford. And the trumpet was so beat up, so this massive case that it was bigger than me at school.
God.
And then every once in a while, the mouthpiece would get stuck because it was so old.
Oh, gross.
So I had to walk around school with the case open with the trumpet in it because it wouldn't close. And it's like they wanted me to die because the kids were ruthless. It was a horrible experience.
You're an easy target with an open trumpet case.
God, because the mouthpiece won't come out.
Yeah, someone's gonna kick that case out of here, and the trumpet goes just rolling down the hallway.
Oh my God, it was horrible. I got so mad I threw the trumpet at a wall once and then had a big dent in it, which didn't look much better.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
So a reminder, we have a big concert announcement coming up at 9. That'll also be part of the Golden Ticket with a new keyword at 9 o'clock. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We're talking about going back to school and things you did special for your kids, like Kenzie made today, because in Elgin, they go back to school today, and made some Nutella French toast sticks. I got to say, unpopular take, I hate Nutella.
What?
I know, I just don't dig it. I'd rather just have regular chocolate, or the taste of it doesn't, I don't like it. The texture, something about it.
The texture?
I don't know, I don't like it.
Do you like peanut butter?
I love peanut butter.
Okay, so it's obviously not the texture.
That's true. It's like yes, chocolate. Yeah, I don't know.
Else.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
Well, my son is like, it's everything to him. It's all he wants is Nutella. So.
Yeah. I talked about that high school in Texas that had a Jimmy John's in our cafeteria. Chad checked in from South Bend. Outside South Bend, we had a Papa John's and Taco Bell on certain days of the week at Penn High School. So I graduated in 98. It was a school of like 3,000 kids, so I guess they couldn't handle everything in the cafeteria. So Taco Bell and Papa John's would come in.
In Barrington, they didn't say which school, but in Barrington, they said the high school has a Starbucks.
What?
It pisses me off. We don't have a Starbucks in the NBC tower. Damn it.
Yeah, it's talking about these some schools, like we a lot of people will rip on schools on where they're at and say, my tax money goes here, I don't see it. But some of these schools are pretty baller. Some of them have some stuff going on in there,
I wish I went to one of them.
My school didn't have air conditioning. And the ceilings were leaking.
Or computers.
We didn't have nothing. We rode there on a horse and buggy, and they pushed us out.
Both ways.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and wild kind of internet story that went viral and then went away incredibly fast, and then went viral again over the weekend. So about a month ago, if you remember, there was a woman, we played this audio, that was leaving an airplane and screaming and sounded very belligerent, and people thought she was drunk, and she claimed there was somebody not real on the plane, which is fascinating in itself.
It's interesting.
Here's that original audio. She's now called the TMINR plane lady, which means that man is not real plane lady. and no one knew who she was. Her identity was basically secret for over a month after this happened.
Which is weird because the internet finds people so fast.
Exactly.
That's what was bizarre about it.
Well, what's so bizarre, too, is me and Case were talking about this morning, when you were sleeping, that...
Okay. You were technically sleeping this morning, too, at one point.
That these stories, just to your point, they get huge, they go viral, and they have an arc that lasts about 48 hours, and you get a conclusion, and they go away, and then you figure out the next story you want to do on your phone to just follow for 48 hours. This one went to that peak, but we never got the conclusion. We never got the payoff. Here's the weird rant that happened about a month ago from her leaving the plane.
Hi, everyone.
Whoops, that's not it. That's her apology. Here's the first video.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. But I am telling you right now that back there is not real, and you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
And she walked off the plane, and people assumed that she's crazy. Another crazy lady on a plane leaving, causing a scene. And she said there's somebody on the plane that's not real. Okay?
Right.
Didn't know who she was. All the internet sleuths were out there looking for her, could not find her name. She completely disappeared. The police didn't say anything about arresting her. Nothing for a month. Now, over the weekend, we found out her name is Tiffany Gomez, and she's from Texas. And tell me if I'm wrong, Kenzie, it doesn't look like her anymore, does it?
No, no, it doesn't. She looks a little different. And then the conspiracy theory is that the government got a hold of her. That's the conspiracy theory.
Let's play her a video that she released on her own social media over the weekend talking about the situation.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Tiffany Gomez, probably better known as the Crazy Plane Lady, which is completely warranted. As you know, I have been unwilling to speak on the viral video, but I do finally feel that it's time. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable.
I want to stop the audio there for a second and set the stage. She's wearing kind of like a beige blazer. You only see her head and a little bit of her shoulders, and an empty room. It's a complete empty hardwood floor room with white walls. And it appears that she's, in my eyes, in a government room somewhere, and she's got a gun to her head to say all this stuff. That's just me being a little bit crazy, a little bit conspiracy theorist.
That may be too much.
Is that too much?
That part's too much, I think. Yeah.
But isn't it weird? There's no furniture. There's nothing around her. There's no pictures. She's in a safe house, it looks like. Is that too much?
That's too much.
Okay, damn it. All right, here's more of the audio. Here's more of her audio.
Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case. My use of profanity was completely unnecessary, and I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see multiple times. Well, it has been really comical for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes. On the flip side, it is very invasive and unkind, and I don't know what I would do without the love and support of my friends and family. They are loyal to a fault, and I don't know what I did to deserve them. I hope that I can use this experience and do a little bit of good in the world, and that is what I intend to do.
Okay, here's my theory. That she's in a safe house, government's forcing her to apologize, and that man on the plane really wasn't real. It was an alien. It was something we can't explain, and they don't want out. That guy that she was talking about, she was right in her rant, and
Right.
something's wrong with that guy that was sitting next to her. That's my take. I'll never believe this story, anything else that comes out about it, ever again.
Because it just, there's still a detail missing. Do you know what I mean?
There's a lot.
Okay, you're apologizing and you're saying like, oh, we all have our bad moments, but why? Where's the story?
Where's the guy that wasn't real?
Because that's a weird thing to say. It's not like you just got super angry at someone, right? Like, she smelled on me and you stormed off a plane. That's the story.
Yeah.
You called somebody not real. You're missing, we're not addressing the elephant in the room at all. Just sitting there.
Yeah.
No one's talking about it. And
Yep.
The conspiracy theory is that the government got a hold of her and was, kind of nixed it because she did see there's something she wasn't supposed to see.
Yep.
And that's why there's this aloof apology video.
It's very suspect.
Because it's not enough.
It's not enough. And
It answered nothing.
First off, why'd this take a month and a half to release, too, by the way? I think she was in some kind of education center with the government, and they sat there and told her, look, you're going to apologize. She kept saying no, maybe. Maybe said, no, that guy wasn't real, I'm telling you. And they finally broke her and said, make this apology and we'll give you, I don't know, $1 million. And then just move on because that guy wasn't real or some kind of government project. Something is weird here. This is what makes my mind go. If you gave me the answer, I'd forget about it and move on to the next meme. That's what I would do.
It's fishy. It is fishy. And I want to know who wasn't real, because somebody wasn't real.
Somebody wasn't real, and I think she was. I actually believe her. I believe everything she said.
I believe her. She shouldn't apologize for anything.
Yep, just very suspect when you see the video. In case they'll put it up or whatever on our Q101.com, on our Brian and Kenzie page there. But
if she would have been like, she just should have had a reason. I saw this. I was on this medication. And then this thing that happened made me feel like somebody wasn't real, but it was because of a hallucination. Where is the story?
There isn't one.
Where is it, Brian?
I don't have it. I know.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, that major concert announcement coming up at 9 a.m. It's big. A lot of times we say things and you kind of go like, yeah, another concert announcement, whatever. There's so many things going on. No, this one's pretty big. And coming up at 9, plus your chance at tickets before you can buy them for that show. And, of course, the golden ticket. Everything we do for a year, you will get free concert tickets. You're all hooked up. You're one of us. Even though we're not even hooked up for all those shows. So,
Nope.
You're much better than us. But first, let's go, Curtis, with your headlines.
This is not headline news. The fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg hasn't been confirmed. Unfortunately, it has been confirmed that the fight won't be to the death. Tiffany Haddish is making a documentary about women who date homeless men. It stars Roseanne Barr. Jeff Bezos bought a $68 million mansion in Florida. This is how rich he is. He bought it as his second residence for his money. And today is National Tattoo Removal Day. But don't worry, middle-aged white women. That jumping dolphin you got on your lower back 30 years ago now almost looks like a droopy cartoon smile. This is not headline news.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.